ご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's me, of course, the MOBA expert Sugi here, and today we're gonna be looking into the PC version of VainGlory, which has been in alpha since late July on Windows and Mac. And I still remember when this game was first announced for iOS back in 2014, which makes it almost old as my channel, which was done on end of 2013. God damn it, I've been doing this for over 5 years now, covering different MOBA games. And those who have been subscribers for a very long time, since the inception of the channel, do know that a lot of the games that I talked about back then, years ago, are all dead or all closed. And I have to give kudos to VainGlory that they have been able to stick around for quite long of a time, and I think one of the things that I have to do with it is because it was technically the first MOBA on mobile, and now there's a lot more on MOBA Arena, Valor, which has become kind of like the #1 now because Tencent's behind it, and VainGlory has been kind of declining, at least in press sense of things. I don't know about the player base numbers. I don't think nobody knows except, you know, the super evil Megacorp, which is the developer. But I mean, that's why they went into the route of, you know, desktop version, and many MOBAs have done this. Obviously, we have seen many mobile ports which have always been pretty shit for the most part, and I've obviously like played them once, reviewed them, and then you install them. And now VainGlory has joined the fray on, you know, desktop ports, but in this PC port though, there is a crossplay, so you can play with people on iOS, Android, and on Mac and Windows, which is, I guess, a good thing in a way, but it's also limiting, because I remember, this is how much the gaming scene has kind of changed, and the expectations, at least personally. Back then, 2014, I thought the graphics were really nice for mobile, and now that I look at them, they're really bad, okay? I don't like the graphics, and you can't even enhance them in this desktop version. I don't think the frame rate is even that much higher, and it's just, why would you want to do crossplay? Like, it doesn't make a lot of sense to me, to be honest. I mean, what I would do is I would have 5v5 mode, which would be exclusive to the desktop PC, which would have enhanced graphics and maybe like an extra ability or something. I mean, it can be done. Battle Right kind of did it with Battle Right Royale. Fundamentally the same game, same skins, which would, you know, cross between the platforms. That's what I would do with VainGlory. But I think that you didn't play to the strengths of the desktop version. Like, I don't see any reason to play it on desktop if you can play it on mobile. I mean, I always play on PC. I don't like mobile playing, never did, and probably never will convert to be a mobile game consumer. I don't think that's the way to play games, at least not now. Card games or something else might like transition better, but I prefer games in this manner. And here's the thing, okay, so I already kind of discussed the graphics. I mean, they're not very amazing, you know. Why would somebody who's playing League or Battle Right or Dota or Smite switch over to VainGlory right now? There's not really many reasons. I guess the player base is there still. And well, the one thing I do like about it is it has a bit of Eastern approach. It has kind of like those daily login bonuses and like loot systems that seem kind of cool to me, that seem fair, at least on first glance, compared to a lot of the other models that exist on MOBAs. And there's, you know, good bunch of characters. Even though I don't like the graphics that much, I do like the designs, okay? I do like the splash arts of the characters. The visual designs are very cool, while they don't offer that much like interest inside the game because it was done on mobile. You could not do a lot of complexity because of that, and that makes it obviously not an entertaining game for me. But I mean, this is still good positive. I don't know how much money PC ports cost, not much probably, but I mean, the game is kind of dying, but it's, as I said, it's been around for years, which is very good. Most MOBAs are 6 months and then they're done. Okay, that's like every game has pretty much closed. Awesome Knots is probably one of the very, very oldest ones that still exists to this day, and it took very long to go free to play, by the way. But I mean, I don't know how I feel about the VainGlory. I mean, I think they should have done this from the get-go, that they should have tried to do that much earlier. And I think they started doing this desktop version because they were losing the mobile market. I don't know its placing right now, but VainGlory was in OGN. They had like legit tournaments, legit esports going on for them. But they're no longer the #1 mobile MOBA. I don't think they're even on the second one. They might be on top 5. I don't think there's any metrics where I could see that. But sorry to say, but would not recommend this to really anyone out there, to be honest. Like, it actually looks worse than some of the other mobile games. On New Arena looks much better than this one, in my opinion, which you can play on, what's it called, the BlueStacks or something, which is a mobile port essentially of a, you know, a mobile device, mobile emulator pretty much. And it looks just much better and plays out much differently, I guess. And also this new map that they released with the PC version, the 5 versus 5 map, or maybe it was released prior, I don't know. It's pretty much an imitation of Dota's and League's map. It's not bringing anything new to the game. It's like, this is what we've seen this already before. And as I said, I don't really see much strong arguments why anybody would switch over. Maybe those people who used to play VainGlory on mobile and want to come back and maybe enjoy it more on PC. Maybe those people. But there's not really, it doesn't look good to today's standards. The graphics are not there to me, personally. And I don't know, the gameplay doesn't seem very fun either to me. Just the characters, kind of meh, to be honest. And that comes really from the issue of, you know, it was designed to be on mobile first, and you can't really reverse that in a way. And I don't really have much else to add from VainGlory PC version. I'm not gonna probably do future videos on it. I don't see that they're gonna do massive graphical updates on it, or, you know, change certain things. I don't think that's gonna happen. It's not gonna go through those massive changes to make me interested in the game, make me invested and start playing the game. But, I mean, as always, stay tuned for more reviews and first impressions on MOBAs. Right now, we kind of have two Ascendant 1 and Genesis are the games to look out for. They're gonna be released maybe in the near future, we don't really know. Until then, we know what happened to them. We will see. But thanks for watching this review, or first impressions, whatever you want to call it. And I will see you guys next time. Cheers.